What's up, everyone? Hail Comicsgate, and today we're going to be doing another comic topic talks.
Was there supposed to be sound on that video?
There was no sound?
Nope.
Seriously?
Yeah, you must have not shared your system audio.
Well, let me try this again. Let's see there. Oh, I think I know why, because again, I was in the background and I forgot, since this wasn't put on StreamYard, it didn't give the sound. Well, I can play it again.
Doesn't matter to me.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Might as well play it again since there's no sound. It's all full screen. It still needs work though.
$1 bill. I kind of like this cigar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
That's alright. What's up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good.
Alright, to recap from the last topic from last week, we were talking about villains. Basically, does a hero create do heroes sometimes create villains? And it was gone to the conclusion that doesn't happen. If it does, it's very unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, the closest thing to it would be like Frankenstein.
Yeah. So, Pop says he'd be here, but he's live on his channel. That's cool. So yeah, there's that, and today's topic is what makes a great protagonist, or what makes a great hero.
Well,
And I think it kind of falls into like three different categories.
okay.
The hero that's kind of the more the brightest to mid and to the darkest. Well,
What about like the reluctant hero?
that's that too. Uh, so fortunately, right now we don't have anyone else in here I've already sent a message to Doc to see if he'll join. He said he'll try. So, what do you think?
Well, what makes a good hero is they have to do heroic things. They have to be stopping bad people. They have to be righting wrongs in some way, shape, or form. Because if not, you don't really have a hero. I mean, you can even have an anti-hero, and like the Punisher, who does bad things to the worst people, but you still need those good things being done in order for him to be a hero.
Like, I'm trying not to get off topic. Stop me if I am. There's some heroes. There are some heroes that do the things they do, so it like. Alright, so for a probably good example, a tragic hero. They're a hero because they want to prevent the same thing that happens to them from happening to others.
Yeah.
Some kind of questionable, but with the right intentions, and pretty much they're kind of always
if you want to look at like a really good protagonist hero character, you just have to look no farther than Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
You know, like the first original trilogy Luke Skywalker, not like the grumpy old man Luke Skywalker. I mean, moisture farmer becomes space wizard who takes down the evil empire. That's classic, you know, Joseph. What's that guy's name? Joseph Campbell? Wrote the book on the monomyth.
You said Joseph Campbell?
I think so. Let me look it up.
Cause yeah, for a
Joseph Campbell, The Hero's Journey.
Oh, do you want to share it?
Oh, it's just something I found on Google.
Oh. But yeah, some heroes become heroes. Like I said, so the same outcome doesn't happen to anyone else. Like for example, Batman when he was the little Bruce Wayne, his parents got killed.
Yep.
And when he got to throughout his years, he trained.
And he did not become a villain.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't become a villain. He used his grief to become the Batman.
Mm-hmm. So
and it's all one goal, to prevent it from happening again to anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's seen. What's up, Billy? Everybody's seen Bruce Wayne's parents getting killed a million times. Everyone's seen
Yeah, everyone's seen
Uncle Ben getting killed a million times.
It's
So,
also kind of that sense of responsibility.
yeah. But without Bruce Wayne's parents getting killed, you really don't have the catalyst that created the Batman.
Which kind of just brought a thought to me. Does a hero become a hero through? All right. Does a character have to die in order for someone to become a hero?
Someone to die? No.
Like
I mean,
like we've seen like multiple. We have seen heroes. That's not the way I put it.
another good example of a hero and a protagonist is Marty McFly
That's always, yep.
in Back to the Future. Nobody died in that.
No, no one died. No one died in that. But I was talking about more comics.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
it's just a story.
yeah.
I'm sure there's Back to the Future comics.
But yeah.
Somebody bought that license up.
I'm sure they did. Which funny thing, did you know that the original Time Machine in Back to the Future was actually a refrigerator?
No.
Yeah, I watched a documentary about it, and and it said at first said that the script said it was they turned a refrigerator into a time machine.
So it was almost too much like Bill and Ted.
Though I think it was either the director or the writer, probably the director, who said, "No, that's stupid.
Make it a cool car.
Let's do something else for that."
How would the refrigerator go 88 miles per hour?
But yeah, someone that's close to the hero, like like uh, like Spider-Man's Uncle Ben, Batman's parents, and who else? I think. Alright, so jumping off comics and onto movies, even Luke Skywalker had the experience of a tragic hero when he lost
His mentor.
well, not just his mentor but also his guardians.
Yep.
But
He lost everything, which is the inciting incident that sends him on his way.
right, so is there anyone else coming in here?
Am I too boring for you?
No, this is like. It, it's just that sometimes it's kind of better with more than just two people. It won't be stumbling as much. But no, you're not boring at all.
Come on to the stream, Phil. Come on to the stream. We're talking about Heroes Journey.
Okay, where?
I'll send you
Yeah, doing push-ups while listening.
the link.
All right, Billy. But yeah, here, heroes become heroes. I think is through a sense of responsibility.
Yeah.
When 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 that character has that sense of responsibility, they can't help but do something.
Well, I mean, it's the best way for him to easily put forth an ideology. You know, like Spider-Man felt guilty for Hunter Ben dying,
But
and
not
Batman
but
felt
not
guilty for his parents dying. There's a
right.
measure of guilt there
So,
in both.
so you're saying those two were they're not only driven by responsibility, but also were driven by the guilt of
Well, I think the guilt was the catalyst that started it all off. Because Batman started training to be a Batman because he felt guilty. Spider Man was more Spider Man y because he felt guilty after Uncle Ben died.
because if he stopped the mugger before he left the fire promoter
Yep.
or from whatever show, depending on what story you're looking at.
Yeah.
If he hadn't stopped the shooter earlier, his uncle would still be around.
Yep. But he did not. So he is rocking that level of guilt that keeps him motivated to do what he does.
Yeah. Uh,
Then here, let's take a look at the hero's journey on Wikipedia. Got some.
yeah. I was one thing that I was thinking of. Like I said, does the character have to die in order to become a catalyst for the hero to become a hero? And that's not really the case because you have other heroes that become heroes ever without that ever happening. One good example is Superman,
Yeah.
or actually, wouldn't he be more tragic since his uh,
His homeworld
planet
died.
yeah, and we got some people in the background. So I want you all to put your hands together for Phil.
Phil Leon.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Working on the last of the pages for White Devil.
And Phil, this is the first time you've been on my channel.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, thank you.
So there's the 3 act structure. And in the first act, you have the call to adventure and the refusal of the call. So in Star Wars, that's when Ben Kenobi says, "Hey, buddy, join up with me and we'll go fucking terrorize the galaxy and get your father back." And he's like, "No, I can't do that. I gotta go home and be a moisture farmer." So he refuses the call. Then there's supernatural aid because he got hit by the bantha stick and Obi-Wan Kenobi made that scary noise and then gave him the force heal.
Yeah.
Crossing of the first threshold, that is leaving the planet, and then the belly of the whale. guess that could be the Millennium Falcon. Then the Road to Trials. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that he has to go through in order to become a Jedi, or like at least the starting learning of a Jedi. The meeting with the goddess most likely would be the princess. Woman is the temptress. That is definitely the princess.
Yeah.
Atonement with the father, which doesn't really happen in the first movie, but it does happen in the second. And apotheosis, I don't remember what that word means. Then the return, he gets the ultimate boon, which is the force, the rehearsal of the return, refusal to return. He wanted to not have to go back and do things. He wanted to go to Dagobah. The magic flight, which is just exactly what it sounds like, the flying down the trench. The crossing of the return threshold. Master of the two worlds, and freedom to live. Those are all him shooting the thing into the hole, being the master of two worlds, the rebellion and the force. Then the freedom to live is people have now the freedom to be how they want to be. They don't have a oppressive empire on top of them anymore. So George Lucas used the hero's journey extensively when he wrote Star Wars, and I use it extensively when I wrote Mary Machine Gun.
I didn't even know about this.
And it has all the definitions and stuff of it, everything. But
Huh.
so the hero's journey, Phil.
Yeah.
What's a good example of someone that follows the hero's journey?
Oh, crap. Caught me off guard, man. Well, let's see. What did you discuss already? I'm fresh into this. You're just like, hey, jump in.
We talked about Star Wars. We talked about Back to the Future.
Basically, the topic is what creates a great protagonist, or what creates a great hero.
And I said that they have to do heroic things. They don't
Yeah,
have to be
say
good
they have
about
to
doing
reach a
them.
certain pinnacle. Yeah.
They don't have to be good about doing them. They just have to do heroic things. Like the Punisher saves the little girl from rape by shooting the bad guy in the face. That's not a good thing to do, but
But
it
it's his way
saves the
but it's his way
girl.
of doing things.
Yeah, the lesser of two, or the evil thing. Yeah, good versus bad. But would it be a hero, or would that be more you going in the anti-hero realm at that point?
Well, he's an anti-hero, but he's still doing heroic things.
Yeah,
Because he's the anti-hero.
I would probably bring anti-hero in the category of heroes, because even though they're more what's the word?
Well, their main intent, though, in an anti-hero is they did it. Doing good is just a side effect that was they had other ulterior motives for.
I mean, you would say the Spawn is an anti-hero, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
he helps people.
let's see. Yeah, I guess I would.
Uh, there have so uh, I lost my train of thought here.
You been smoking reefer?
Yeah, I don't smoke. Uh, but so, so there's not just the tragic hero, but there's also every hero has a sense of responsibility. That's why they become heroes.
Yeah.
But
And
there's
we talked
also
about how guilt is a catalyst for that often. I don't know if Phil caught that or not.
No, I'm having some lag issues while I'm working in Photoshop. Hold on, I'm gonna drop out, reboot, and I'll be back.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, guilt is a definite catalyst for some heroes. I don't. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Superman, when he learned about his planet, if he had a bit of survivor's guilt or anything like that.
No, I don't think so.
But
I don't.
that's I don't.
Superman was just raised with Midwestern values, and he
Well,
wants
yeah.
to push them onto people that are in the world because they're friendly and happy fucking values.
That's true. so when he learned about his planet, that's not what made him a hero. What made him a hero is the way he was raised.
Yeah, but his actions make him the hero. Saving the airplane from falling into the ocean makes him a hero. Stopping the bus from flying off the cliff makes him a hero.
And so, what are heroes
So we
that are that have similarity to Superman?
um, they're just heroes, just for heroes' sake.
Yeah.
Um, well, I mean, like the Crow is an anti-hero. He's
Well.
kind of like Superman. I mean, like in the comic books, there was
Well.
none of that. Hurt the crow, kill the man again. It was just him cutting people up and shooting people and stuff.
Wait. So in the comics, uh, the Crow. Thanks, Billy. Yeah. Go check that out.
Oh yeah.
So I've seen the Crow in the movies. I haven't
Yep.
seen him in the comics. So I can't really put my input on that. But was the only was one of the differences of the was it the origin of the Crow different from the movie?
Yeah, a little bit. They weren't in an apartment. They were in the car, and they got stopped by some gangbangers, and the gangbangers shot uh, what's his face in the head, Eric Draven in the head. It didn't kill him. He's just laying there, and he's kind of paralyzed, and he's forced to watch as they violate his girlfriend, kill her, and then he ends up dying in the hospital. Then he
So
comes
he's not
back.
so he's not just an anti-hero, but he's more of a tragic anti-hero.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know the difference between the two.
Yeah.
I know.
And
I kind of figured the out. I kind of figured. I kind of figured that that there was a similarity between the crow having a love interest who was killed.
yeah, that's the same. It's just happened at a different location.
Yeah.
And then in the book, he just ends up killing all the mobsters without any problem because he's immortal. So that's where he kind of gets that Superman thing. He can just get shot a billion times and be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, the crow. Well, all right. So going off the crow, let's switch over to DC and let's go over to Barry Allen.
Yep.
Now Barry Allen, he started his tragedy was when he was a kid and he lost both his mother and his father
Yep.
to both at the same time, but in completely different ways. If anyone doesn't know, though, I'm sure if
It's not really a spoiler.
no, it's not really a spoiler. I, if you read comics and and you watch everything from if you read comics of the Flash, you already know who Barry Allen is. You know how he became the Flash. But would you say that he would have had he became a cop because of the tragedy, and it excelled even further when he had when he got his powers.
I'm
So would you
sorry,
say,
I
huh?
missed about the last 20 seconds of that.
He, I was saying that he became a cop when, well, not like after, but he grew up to become a forensic scientist,
Mm-hmm.
not only to do good, but also he wanted to prove that it wasn't his father that killed his mother.
Yep.
Would you so would you say that's a tragic character?
Well, yeah. I mean, he lost his parents. He feels guilty. Um, survivor's guilt. He wants to vindicate his father, so he's got a noble goal, and he does heroic things along the way, saving babies from getting hit by trains and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and that's and probably even CGI babies.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, God, I want to go see that movie only because of Michael Keaton, but I don't want to see
I
it
saw the Michael
because
Keaton scene, and it's pretty awesome. When he jumps down there and starts whooping ass on everybody.
yeah.
Just flipping around, kicking people, knocking them down, punching them in the face.
Yeah, so aside from the sense of responsibility and the survivor's guilt and just all out tragedy, what else creates a great protagonist?
Well, I mean, as with any character, you're gonna need a good, good character, good characterization. Um, Luke Skywalker was whiny farmer kid. Um, Marty McFly was kind of the slacker kid in a band that didn't really care about anything. You know, I mean, these characters all have character to them, and it's stuff that's told to you through showing you instead of telling you, so you get to experience it, and that makes it better.
Yeah.
It makes it more realistic to your mind.
I think one of the best ways is if they were relatable.
Yeah.
I mean, Stanley he had that down uh, he had that down pat. If you look at all the stuff he made.
Yeah, and you know, you don't have to have a black character for a black kid to feel relatable. I mean, anybody can relate to He-Man. And do you remember?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you remember a TV show? It was on many years ago called Brave Star.
Uh, like how many years ago?
Probably in the 90s.
I don't think I have. Let me look it up real quick.
Well, Brave Star was about this sheriff in this place called New Texas, which was like this futuristic mining town in this asteroid or something. Maybe a planet. And he had a robotic horse that could transform into an anthropomorphic animal with a shotgun.
Yeah, I found
And he could get powers of animals like the strength of the bear and the eyes of the eagle and stuff like that. And he was Native American, and I identified with him. Didn't take things. It had to be a white guy.
In einer fernen Zeit, in einem fernen Raum, der Planet Neu-Texas ein Freiheitstraum. Das Land der Menschen, so könnte es sein. Doch mischte sich immer auch Böses mit ein.
Oh. Dang. I wonder if I can find one that's in English. You know, I'll just type in
English.
There we go. Here we are. I think it is. Filmation.
Yep.
Great star, great star.
In a distant time and faraway place, the planet of New Texas floats deep in space. Sky of 3 suns, land of precious ore. The Carrion Rush brought outlaws by the score.
Alright, I'm gonna put a stop at that before I get
Strike.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's what the character was, and I identified with that character.
Yeah. Well, whenever Sorry. So when I'm creating a character, I think about what makes them related, and I don't do what the current mainstream writers do that they're doing now, because honestly, that's dumb. Because you don't need to have them be relatable physically.
Yeah.
You
just intentionally.
intentionally, yeah.
What their intentions are should be relatable.
And with and there goes my stuttering again. Uh, but yeah, so a lot of heroes, uh, and I lost my train of thought.
So,
I'm not doing very well right now, aren't I?
well, let's see. You said that there was light and dark heroes. What did you mean by that?
uh, so, so when I think of more of a dark hero, I'm thinking of characters like the Batman. Not that not that he's doing this out he's just doing this out of grief or or revenge, but because he doesn't want it to happen to anyone else.
Yeah.
And that's basically what he does.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the Batman does.
Same thing with the Punisher. Deadpool, I wouldn't put him in there because he's more of a he's an
He's a
anti-hero,
clown?
but he's more of but he's more of a clown. He just does stuff just to does stuff just to do stuff. Like at some point I think he pants the villain just for the hell of it. But that's why I kind of think of a more of a darker superhero.
Yeah.
Is because they have that darkened past, and they don't want anyone to feel the same pain that they're feeling.
And the light one would be more like Superman, Wonder Woman.
Right. And there's the ones that are in between, like Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, his tragedy is that he lost Uncle Ben, but he doesn't let that he doesn't. I wouldn't say he lets that define him, but he knows that.
He lets Uncle Ben's ideology define him.
Yeah. He doesn't allow anger and grief take over. Though in the movies, and I think in the comics too, he did let anger and grief roll over when he was chasing after his uncle's killer.
No.
And when he saw this is my uncle's killer is the same guy who was robbing the what was it, a show or like what was it originally, a show or
Yeah, it was like
or wrestling.
I think it was a movie theater or something. In the comic book. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I've just seen the one where he was did the wrestling thing. a million times because I've seen that movie a fucking million times.
But yeah, what defines him is what Uncle Ben told him. But
Yep.
but the funny thing is, it wasn't Uncle Ben who told him with great power comes great responsibility. That was done in the narration box.
Yeah.
I learned that, and it was pretty much a kind of a more kind of thing.
Yeah. Shit.
Sorry, I have to play this.
Go ahead. I got that too.
I need to quote that and put it on here. So where was that again?
Oh, here it is. I don't remember.
So yeah.
The last thing we said was that the great power comes with great responsibility
Yeah.
was in the
Which
caption.
which Uncle Ben did not say, but he did. But Uncle Ben did give him a bit of a bit of a pep talk before that action started.
Yep.
He didn't let the death define him. He didn't let he did let grief and anger and went after revenge. But after we saw that it was not ultimately his fault, but it was because he did nothing, this happened.
Yeah, and he's got that guilt because he did nothing. He wants to try to repair that.
And for more of the lighter superheroes, they don't really have a sense of guilt. They don't have a dark past.
Yeah, so it's like,
but they have a sense of responsibility.
Yeah, like Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Most of the Justice League.
Yeah, most of the Justice League. And even though Batman is a part of the Justice League, you know what he's gonna say.
Yeah. I mean, Batman's just part of the Justice League because he sells comic books.
With the price of just about
And I don't want a commercial. I don't want that scene, which, you know what? I'm not gonna look it up. Y'all know what Batman said in the animated show when everyone wanted to reveal their identities. He said, "Okay, y'all can do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm a part timer, remember?"
Not me, friend. I remember an episode of Justice League, and they had these mole people that had this ray gun. And they had to find it, right? It was underground. And Superman just jumps in the air and jumps and flies into the ground and punches it and just keeps on drilling through the ground. and instantly goes right to where the gun is and crushes it. And as he's standing on the burning rubble, he says, "No more death and destruction."
Are you sure about that?
Exactly.
So let's jump away from the comics and movies and go on to the video games.
Okay.
And let's go to a character. Let's go to a few characters that you probably haven't seen or heard of since either the early 2000s or the 90s.
Okay, this might be hard.
Uh, who here likes vampires?
I do.
Do you know who Blood Rain is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the girl with the knives in her arms. She goes around sucking blood off people and killing them. That was a pretty good game.
Yeah. Here's a prank I was working on.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Blood Rain. Which is that? Wait, is that her full name or is it just Rain?
I think it's just Rain, but
Just Rain.
her superhero thing is called Blood Rain. The name of the book and the name of the game.
So if anyone doesn't really know her story, her father is kind of like the head honcho of all vampires, and what he wanted was children, but he has like a nasty process of gaining their loyalty. And so what he does is first he will screw with whatever woman he finds, and they get impregnated and have the kid. Then he kills them off and then takes the kid and makes sure that child has no one to turn to except for him.
Yep.
Now, did I leave anything out?
Not that I can think of. I mean, I don't remember the game that well. I remember playing it.
With Rain, it's a bit different because she was already a kid when she saw her own mother get killed by her father. So I think this character would kind of. I'm not sure if you can call her a hero, but
She's
more
kind of an anti-hero.
but more more of an anti-hero who's basically just out for revenge.
But she's killing vampires. So
Yeah.
works out.
You know they haven't done anything with that character for a very long time.
Blood Rain, I know. They made that movie out of it, and it was by Yuli Ball, and it was terrible, and like every other Yuli Ball movie. And
I wish they
kind of
would
killed the
remake that movie.
franchise.
I wish they would redo that movie.
See, that's
No.
what they need to do is redo old movies that suck instead of new movies that are good.
But instead they want to take good movies and
make them
piss
suck.
on them. And that's what they're currently doing now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's another character. I forgot what his name is, but he's a vampire just as well.
What movies from or show or whatever comics from?
He's from a video game. There was never a movie. Uh, basically, there was a vampire king, and the king saw the protagonist evolve further than even he did.
Are you
So,
talking about Legacy of Kain?
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Legacy of Kain. That's another great game. Uh,
Oh yeah, fantastic game.
and it's not on the same premise because none of the characters are related to each other.
No,
But
they're just thrust together in them because of circumstances.
and the circumstance was Kane did not like the fact that one of his predecessors was evolving faster than he was. He didn't like that the guy gained wings, so he ripped them off. I think he no he didn't rip his jaw off or anything like that. I think that just kind of fell off
Bloop.
when he died and fell into the pit.
Yeah.
But he's another tragic character. I would consider him more of a another
More of
anti-hero.
a kind of a villain, but he's doing good things. So yeah, anti-hero.
Billy says the chick was smoking hot in that film.
Which one?
I think he's talking about the blood rain.
Oh yeah.
When I first saw that movie, I was like, "What is this?"
That movie was terrible.
Yeah. When I learned more about the character, I liked the character more, but I hated the movie even more
More. Yeah.
because I felt like it was a poor portrayal of the movie. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it was just
a poor
terrible.
portrayal of the character.
It was just done really badly. It's kind of like the Vampirella movie. It's just done very badly. Yeah, there was a Vampirella movie made in like the 80s or the 90s, starring what was her name when she passed away? I got her name, signature. Julie Strain.
But yeah, they've screwed up that character in the movie.
Yep.
There was one thing I was kind of wondering is why they had her get burned by water. I wasn't sure if that was like a vampire thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I think
I learned that it was also a thing in the video games. So I think they were trying to do something like that.
could be.
But I think when they were making the game, I think they were just trying to figure out what they can do to make the game even tougher, and they just put like, well, she can't touch water,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which I think it was kind of a dumb design.
Yeah, me too.
Not dumb, but a poor design of the game.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've been chatting for an hour.
And we went off
Seem
topic.
It doesn't seem like anyone else is coming back or coming in. So, do you want to wrap it up or do you want to keep going?
So what would you say is the conclusion of this video, of this stream?
The thing that makes a good protagonist or a good hero is that heroic actions must be accomplished. It doesn't matter if the heroic actions are done in a bad or malice, full of malice. As long as it has a good outcome, is a heroic act, and it makes him a hero.
All right then. So yeah, to close this off, uh, uh,
Where's the brakes on this bus?
yeah. So to close this off, I want to thank everyone for joining me. I want to thank Max for joining me again.
Yeah.
On this. I'll try to think of a better topic. And
It's all right. These are good ones. I might just not be the best person to talk to about it.
don't say that. Let's see. Yeah, don't forget to check out Crystal Legends, which is in the description down below. And also, I've also I've also extended the time on it. So now instead of 31 days left, it's up to 60 another 60 days.
So how's that doing?
Let's take a look.
Just kind of interested on how much eyes on the prize from my comic brings.
I think it's kind of slow going.
Considering putting some of my books over there, but I don't know yet.
I think it's kind of slow going because not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
Where is it? No, I don't want to show the manager page. There we go. So right now we haven't moved much, or even at all.
$191.
Yeah.
How much of a goal?
1,800.
1,800.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I thought, why not be a little bit more ambitious and see if I can get it up.
Do you have the books already?
Yeah, I already have the books, and I can order more.
Yeah, I would have just made it to where it was like kind of like a storefront type thing. It's like order the book, just make it for $1.
And there's also the hats and the mugs. That's new stuff that I don't have. And the digital PDFs I'm still putting together right now. So yeah, if anyone is interested, the link is down in the description below.
Jump on over there and grab up on the Second Chance campaign.
And Johnny Boone, what's up? You're kind of late to the show. It's raining it right now. So everyone, if you like this stream, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications for any future videos or streams.
That's right.
Next Thursday, I'll think of another topic, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So everyone, keep drawing, keep having fun, hell confiscate, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Peace.